Well, good morning. James here. Today, I'm not driving the big truck, the semi. I'm doing a side hustle because the business have really gone down. I'm driving around the St. Louis city, and this where I decided actually staying about 40 miles from here. But I'm doing like Uber or Lyft, you always find something to do. This is the city, St. Louis City, the famous St. Louis City. On the left here is the new soccer stadium. Actually, it's boosting economy of St. Louis in a big way, in a big time, and it's really vibrant city. Summertime, as you can see, really beautiful city. It has history in it, soul food, soul music actually. After Louisiana, I think St. Louis can be considered the next big city with the soul music and the soul food, considering it made a very firm decision during slave trade. There's one courthouse down there on that big bold thing, the arch thing you see there. That arch was built by a Finnish-born architecture, and it costed quite not too much during that time it was built, and it's one of the longest monuments in America because it's 630 feet high and 630 feet wide, and the foundation of it actually it's about 60 feet deep. It's built to withstand earthquake, and that make it a unique, being the tallest monument in America. Most of you have seen it on movies. Some of the movies have been shot and have been done there, and it's a beautiful thing. You can go inside. Actually, there's some lift and some tram there. You can ride all the way to the top, and you can watch St. Louis City from the top. Sometimes back I'll do a vlog about that thing in there, and it's really amazing. Another fact thing about St. Louis is it defined the slavery, let me use that word, in US, because there was a case which was done here in one of the historical courthouse. It was a Scott and Dredd. Scott and Dredd were slaves who were living in free state in Minnesota. Minnesota was a free state by then. Actually, it wasn't dealing much in slave. Missouri was not so much. It was so considering the slave trade was happening in Louisiana, and they were coming all through with the river Mississippi, because they joined somewhere down here, Missouri and Mississippi, and make one big river. And that's why St. Louis was called the gateway to the West, because most of the people were traveling through the river, coming down up to the town. The circuit court I'm talking about, if you look at the arch there, there's a little building there with like a mosque tower. I don't know how to call it. That's where the case of Scott and Harriet was done in 1846. Sometimes it's 1846, and it defined everything. It defined everything in America, because due to the decision which court made, it actually elicited the Civil War because of the decision the court made, and everything changed from the way we see America. And Scott and Dredd case shaped the America, because the case was about to live free and to end the auction of slave, which happened, and it really helped up to date. Much did not change, because still America at some state and some places is segregated, but all in all it's better than the way it was. Right now you can see the arch really well from this side and from this angle. I'm getting it, and those two buildings in between there are the current circuit courts. That's where all the cases happen, and very interesting, because when you're doing the citizenship or all those, down here, this is the city hall. This is the city hall of St. Louis downtown. And mind you, St. Louis is not the capital of Missouri, even though it's famous. There's a little city further, like 2 hours or 3 hours drive from here. It's called Jefferson City. That's where the capital city is, and still that's where the governor and the senators and the like operate. And here we have St. Louis University School of Law. St. Louis University is one of the best medical school. If anybody is interested in medical field, this is the place to be. St. Louis is really known for medical school. Amazingly, St. Louis, people say it's one of the dangerous city after Chicago, but I choose to differ because every city has a good side and a bad side. Like we have two St. Louis. This one, when you cross the river, it's called East St. Louis, and that's where all the bad things happen. And I'm gonna do a video of that place. It's deserted. It's the places they never show you in America, the other side of America. But this is the city. This is where everything happens. St. Louis gives so much, has so many to offer, and it's not a bad city to be in. I like it. I enjoy every time I come down here with my family. You have really nice restaurant, nice food. Other than that, I hope you guys are enjoying this video and a little history. I'm not really a historian, but I know a little about Dred and Scott case, who shaped the slavery in America, like free the slave in America, because they stopped. Actually, the case worked on their favor because they were able to overturn a slave auction in Midwest. There were no more slave auction, but most states and most people didn't want that to happen, and that elicited civil war. That's why we are here right now, because they were able to fight for us, and we were able to live here with. I'm sorry, there's a police here. I hope you won't get in trouble for being on a video vlog. He's next to me. Otherwise, the other thing as we're getting close to it is it was like I told you earlier, it was designed by a Finnish American. He was called Aelo Sarin in 1947. The money which was used to make that thing was about 13 million by then, because the steel industry by then wasn't as crazy as it is right now. Because if they were to build it right now, it cost around 95.9 million if they were to build it right now. But all in all, it's a beautiful park down there, and that's the court I was talking about, where the case where the slave auction was done. It's still standing. They are doing some innovation for touristic features and stuff like that. The best thing about here, they are able to preserve the history. They are able to make sure everybody who comes after the other people are gone, they are well educated. Even though they don't teach really deep history, you have to teach your kid, or maybe to dig deep to know much about America. Because as much as I have learned during slave trade, America was a little lenient compared to Europe, and most people were learning, or those slaves who were coming to America were having much or a little lenient compared to the one which were in Europe. But there is another country where they used to take people who are rebellious. It's somewhere in Africa. You can do your research. It's American territory. It has like almost the same flag of the US. Other than that, that's the little I know about St. Louis. I'm gonna dig more, and next time I'll take you to across the river, and then you can see East St. Louis. St. Louis is a little safe, not as bad as portrayed. And well, I hope you enjoyed the little video there. These are Hyatt Hotel, one of the best. Most of the celebrity stay there whenever they come in America. Do have a wonderful day. That was my video for today. I'll see you on part 2 when I go across the river, and I'll show you the other part of St. Louis, which is a smoking gun. It's the most dangerous city in America. But as long as you're in the city in St. Louis, you are safe. But if you go across the river where they have like clubs, they do 24 hours clubs. St. Louis, they don't do 24 hours in the clubs. Then you're in a hard suit. Otherwise, have a wonderful day and enjoy the video. Peace.